Oh, hi. Welcome to today's chess session. This is a national master, not me, from USA. This was played yesterday's date on my cell phone that I've actually turned off so I don't get any words from my sponsor. Today, by the way, I saw on Facebook a video of those that win and they celebrate too early on the track or field or on the cycle path or the marathon or whatever event they're in, and that happens in chess too. So it's one of my principles, and it's not mine, I don't own it. It's do not consider you've won till you've won. That happens so often in chess. It's a big lesson for anyone. It's very sad. It's like being swindled if you lose when you're actually just near enough to winning, and then you just sort of drop the ball or whatever you do. So that can happen. So just like the tortoise and the hare dropped in at Barney's place. That's why the camel won the race. No, the camel didn't win the race. The tortoise did, didn't it? The turtle. And so why did the turtle or the tortoise win the race? Because the hare got complacent and overconfident and all those sorts of things. So very important. So here comes this game. This is a 5-minute game, and I'm going to do very little talking except for a couple of spots, maybe. Okay. And I'm white, of course. So I'm obviously attacking the pawn on e5 here twice. And this is a move that often gets played when we establish a knight on, say, in this case, c4. What do you complain about? Anyway, when we establish a knight on c4 or something similar, we play it there and we threaten this e5 pawn in this case, and then once black defends it, then we protect the knight from being told to go away by a4, which of course prevents b5, because then we go a b5. So that's why a4 is played. So here I'm obviously going to get biffed away with b5 this time, and my knight's going to have to move out. So my positioning is going to come into here. As long as this bishop doesn't take this knight, I'm going to play my knight into here. Here we go again. b5, and so I lift the pawn on b5. and here bishop f5, then I would take the rook first on e8 and ask questions afterwards of what to do next. So black played here knight d4. I'm just going to see what the engine says to play here. Oh, bishop f5. It's probably better. Looks quite a reasonable move actually. I'd have to recapture with knight f5 of course. Oh, knight b4. That's nice. Rook d8. Anyway, that's that. So my opponent played knight d4, which the computer does actually show as well. Knight d4. So what would you play here? It's not hard to find. Actually, other moves are quite good too. I can actually just play knight d4, I've just noticed. Because if bishop d6, then I just go knight b5, I think. Maybe the computer will say that too. Okay, so I think I can go knight d4 here. Yes. So I didn't miss this, but I played something else. So what did I do? Did I move my queen somewhere? I don't know why the queen wants to move there according to the computer. So here I played, ready for it, rook d4. Okay. Now, I'm not saying this is a good move, but in 5-minute chess on my phone, chess.com, it took me a sort of like a bit of time this game, so I haven't told you what the result is. I might lose. My opponent now played ed4, of course, wants to take my rook on d4, and here I played the obvious move, e5, and obviously for those that want to see what I'm talking about, this is maybe threatening bishop a8, maybe, or other things too. So here comes black's reply. I will just quickly see. I wasn't going to do this too much, but we'll just see what the computer reckons. Rook a2. That's quite good too, isn't it? So my opponent went knight d5. And here I lifted the pawn on d4 with my knight. So I'm now eyeing up the white squared bishop, so that my white squared bishop, if I get to capture on e6, can swing over to here, and my queen can come out here, and so forth. So that's why I'm sort of kind of planning in this fast game of chess lightning. Rook a2. So here comes this move, rook a2 now. I play knight e6 as promised. And queen d7 and bishop h3. Just really basic. And of course king can't come up, and rook doesn't really want to go to e8. So here black plays knight c7. And here I play rook d1. Now this isn't actually threatening to move the knight anywhere, as you'd appreciate, because the queen will just take my rook straight away with check. So I have to be careful. So rook b2, so black realizes that, of course, being a national master from the USA, must be good coming from the Americas. So queen g6. Now this doesn't look like it's doing anything. In fact, it probably isn't. Rook e2. And now I switch my diagonal from this h3 to c8 x-ray position. I switch it now to the b1 to the h7 diagonal. So I go bishop f1, rook takes e5, and bishop here obviously threatening queen h7 checkmate. So what happens if bishop d6, new variation, we just go bishop d6, and now we're threatening the rook, and we're threatening the knight, sort of thing, but the rook has to move somewhere. The queen doesn't want to take, because I think I'm right, I might not be. In fact, probably the computer will say I've made a mistake here. Obviously, bishop g6 would come check if my opponent would go up to king f7, although my opponent did not play this line. It might be the correct line. So here I would play bishop g6 check and win the queen the next move, although black's got quite a lot of material, really, haven't they? So here my opponent played rook f5, and I now could play bishop f5, but I don't. I play bishop c4. It looks like I'm resigning. Rook f6. There are better moves for me. There are better moves, like I said. Queen d4. I'm very, very short of time here. Very short. Probably got about 20 seconds left. And this is where my flag has just fallen, and so anyone who knows the rules of chess know that black has no mating material left, even though they're going to win my bishop and still be inside the square for their king here once they move it, that sort of thing. So if they take and I push, and the king moves, and I push, and the king moves, and I push, the king moves to c7 and gobbles the pawn on b8 or on b7. So that's the end of the session. This ended as a draw, probably fair enough, given that some of the play wasn't exact, of course, because it's just mediocre players like myself. Thank you very much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this session today, and I hope your chess improves no matter what your ability is.